Okay, so in 2010, Michelle drove her car 11,890 miles. Overall, the car travels 39 miles to the gallon. And then it says the cost of gallon of petrol is £5.96. My favourite part here, because this is non-calculated, it says by using approximations, right? The above figures estimate, right? The cost per week of the petrol Michelle bought during 2010, right? So we don't need to get exact figures here, okay? We can't really do that without a calculator. So in terms of the total distance she travelled in 2010, right? The distance travelled in 2010, while 11,890, we can approximate that to be 12,000, okay? That's what I would do, because it's close to 12,000. It's got to be sensible value because we're going to have to do this without a calculator. The car travels 39 miles to the gallon, okay? So the car does 40, yeah? We'll round that 40 miles to the gallon. That makes sense, okay? And the cost of a gallon of petrol is £5.96, so basically it's £6, yeah? So the cost per gallon is £6, okay? So these are my approximations, okay? My approximations here. And you get marked just for writing down your approximation values, right? Even if you don't carry on with this question, you get marks here because it's sensible to choose these values here, which we can work with. So we need to work out the cost per week of the petrol Michelle bought during 2010. Now, if you think about it, she travelled 12,000 miles in total in 2010, right? And the car does 40 miles to the gallon, all right? So we need to see how many gallons she's used. That's what I would do here, because they tell us, don't they? They tell us the cost of a gallon, of 1 gallon, right? And we've rounded to be £6. So we need to see how many gallons she's actually used. Now, 40 miles, okay, will use up a gallon essentially. So we need to see how many 40 miles are in here, okay? So if I see how many 40 miles are in total in here for the whole year, okay, I need to divide, right? So I'm going to do 12,000, okay, divide by 40, all right? And if I write it like this, okay, I can cancel down this nicely because I can cancel the zeros there, and I'm left with 1,200 or 1,200 divided by 4. And that can be easily done if we just do 12 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3, and then the 2 zeros added on. So 1200 divided by 4 is 3. So basically, she used 300 gallons in 2010. Okay. Now, each gallon is £6, so the total cost will be 300 gallons times £6. Okay. And if we work that out, well, 3 times 6, okay, so 3 times 6 is 18, and then add the 2 zeros on there. So total cost is £1,800, but please read the question carefully because it says estimate the cost per week, okay? The £1,800 here is over a year, okay, so it cost her £1,800 in the whole of year 2010. So we need to see now how much it is a week, all right? So we need to divide it by the amount of weeks in a year. Now, of course, there are 52 weeks in a year, okay? But again, remember, this is an estimate, so we can estimate this to be, say, like 50 weeks. So we now need to do 1,800 divided by 50, okay? And if we do that to see how much this is then per week, now the zeros cancel, so you've got 180 then divided by 5. Okay, so we'll do the best stop there to work that out. 5 into 1 doesn't go, carry it. 5 into 18 goes 3 times, which gives me 15, remainder 3, and 5 into 30 goes 6 times. So it cost her £36 per week.